mine is going to consist of a lot of work, but that's okay. It's good work and I enjoy it. And so it's all gravy, as they say. So at any rate, I am hoping that you guys just really had a great week, that you got a lot accomplished, that you're going to rest up over the weekend and get all recharged so you can go back next week and kill it. So we're going to be talking today about strengths and why you should put a lot of effort and energy on improving the things that you are good at, so that you're not only good at them, that you just are outstanding at them. That's the place that we want to be. So we're going to talk about that and make a case for that. Before I do, let me formally introduce myself. I am Vashana Weatherspoon, career strategist and excellence accelerator, helping women who feel frustrated in their careers to emerge from stuck and surge to their next level of success. I also host the Know Your Worth Career podcast, centered around helping women to maneuver some of the issues that we find ourselves in the workplace as it pertains to understanding the value that we bring, so that we can have the promotions that we want, the opportunities that we want for advancement, or just the opportunities for growth. Things that help us to have a well-rounded career. We bring on special guests who talk about different situations and offer tips and strategies to overcome those challenges. So, as I said, we're going to be talking about working in your strengths. So, tag a friend, invite them to this video. If you are catching it on the replay, type replay in the comments and share it with a friend, so that the people who need to hear this information actually have an opportunity to have access to it. So let's get started. Ideally, when you select your career path, when you select the individual jobs that make up your career, you are selecting them based upon the things that you are interested in, the things that you are good at, the things where you have a lot of skills that can help to contribute to the overall effort of the position. Ideally, that's what you would be doing. However, I understand that there are cases where that is not the issue. You might be making your decisions based upon other reasons, and which is fine. It suits whatever the need is. But if your goal is to have a career that you are happy and satisfied in, that is fulfilling and meaningful, then you need to take a step back and you need to figure out what it is in that career that matters the most to you. So if it's, there's some other things that are right now are more important to you, then that's fine. You continue on the path that you're on. But if you find yourself in a situation where you're not satisfied with the career choice that you have made, you don't excel in it, you've lost your passion for it, you just really want to move on because the job no longer fits you, then it might be time to go back and kind of reassess the situation and start off on a better foot, so that you have work that is better suited for you and your interests and your skill sets and your abilities and the like. So that's why we're going to be talking about your strengths today. There's the idea that, you should, this is a typical question that comes up in an interview, by the way. Employers ask you about your strengths, and they ask you about your weaknesses. And I know a lot of people have a lot of trepidation about how to answer, especially the one about your weaknesses. I today am going to encourage you to not try to identify the weaknesses and then go and try to fix them. I am going to encourage you today to focus on those things that you are good at, those strengths that you have, and to maximize those babies. You want to maximize them to no end, so that whatever weaknesses that you have pale in comparison to the strengths that you bring to the table for the position that you're filling or that you're looking to fill. So my suggestion is that when you're looking for jobs and you're searching, if you're, trying to go back and redo it because you didn't get it right the last time, then when you're looking at job descriptions and job announcements and so forth, you want to really take that job announcement and analyze it. You want to understand what that position requires, what strengths that you have that would be a good fit for the requirements of that particular job. And you want to make sure that you are using the majority of your strengths, if not all of them, and that the job is not requiring you to do a lot of work in things that you're not that great in. And there's nothing wrong with developing and improving. But if it's something that you're weak in, and especially if it's not even something that you're interested in, it's a difference between, something that you're interested in because you might put more effort into actually trying to improve on it. But if it's something that you don't really have an interest in and you have to do it, you're not going to do a great job. And I don't care how much training you do on it, you're never going to be the best at it. So it's better to focus on those things that you're actually great at and knock those out the box. So, what you want to do is look at the job description. You also want to look at the company. Is the company one that is strengths-based, where they actually support people working in their strengths, number one, and developing those strengths, because not all companies do. And you want to make sure that you're looking for one that does that. There's a Gallup tool, and it's called Clifton Strengths Assessment. You can go and take that assessment. You can do the one that's $49.99, I think, and you get all 34 of your strengths in order of your, how strong they are to weak for you. And you can go and get the little $19.99 version, which gives you your top 5 strengths. And that is some really great information. It gives you a nice little report. It breaks down what all of the different strengths mean. And then that'll help you when you're looking for your next position to figure out, these are the kinds of things that I need to be doing in the work that I do, because these are the things that I'm really good in. And you will, like I said, because you're probably never going to be great at something that is a weakness for you and it's not an interest for you. So it's a better use of your time to actually focus on the things that you are good at and that you can excel even further in. So I'm making my top 3 reasons why you should focus on your strength is just that. Is that, everybody doesn't have to have the same skill set. Everybody doesn't have to have the same strengths. That's why diversity in a workforce is great, and not just the diversity of the people, men and women and races and all of that stuff, but skill sets. Because we can, whereas one person is strong in this area and another one is weak, we complement. And so everybody doesn't have to be great at all the same things. That's what makes the workplace more innovative. The second thing is that it can be frustrating and drain you of all of your energy when you're trying to figure out something that you don't really like and you're not really great at. You want to have work that makes you enthusiastic about it. And trying to work on a weakness that you're never going to be great at is not a way to do that. And the third thing is it takes away your time. So the time that you can be using to expand on what you're really great at, you're wasting it on something that you're not so great at. So we don't want to do that. What I want to do, if you are someone who is looking to switch your careers and you need a little guidance about what you need to do that, I am offering you the Everything You Need to Know to Switch Careers video guide that you can get by clicking the link that's below in this video. I promise to be brief tonight, and so that's all I have for you guys. Check out the free gift, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.